So in my prior videos and in the videos that I will do, this is what I call Lonnie theology. My name is Lonnie and this is my interpretation of the scriptures. God owns the gospel. God is the ultimate authority on the interpretation of the gospel. In my comment section, there are different interpretations. That's perfectly fine. I wish I had time to debate everybody, but I don't have that luxury. I'm not wealthy in that way. So with that said, there are going to be those who are right, and there's going to be those who are wrong. Now, I would like to talk about the four horsemen of the apocalypse. In a prior video, I stated that I believe they were released a long time ago, and they have been writing. Pastor Steve Cicciolanti, who is a very wise pastor, very gifted teacher, he came out and he stated something very unique. He says that could it be that the colors of the four horsemen of the apocalypse could be tied into the four colors that we see on the Islamic flags in the Middle East? I thought that was very wise, very unique. Chuck Missler came out and he did a teaching on the mark of the beast and how it could be tied into an Islamic symbol or an Islamic phrase, if you will. Very interesting teaching. Now, Brandon Briggs, who is a watchman on the wall, is what he calls himself. Most people would call him a prophet, and rightfully so. But Brandon Briggs came out and he said that if I remember right, and if I'm wrong, it's all my fault, but if I remember right, he said that he believed the pale horse and the black horse were galloping. So that would validate what I believe myself. Brandon Briggs also came out, and Steve Cicciolanti, and they both stated that they believe the Antichrist could be the Prince of Saudi Arabia, or the King of Saudi Arabia, whoever that gentleman is over there that rules like a president or a king. And I thought that was very interesting. Again, if I'm wrong about that, it's all my fault. Now, with that said, I believe that we're coming up to the time of the fifth seal and the sixth seal, which is the rapture of the church. And I'm going to go more into the tribulation period in my next videos. But with that said, Jesus is coming back soon. Are you ready?